Oh, long time no see, everybody. Oh, also,
We're back, baby.
Vice, make sure to turn your camera back on for the stream.
Sir, yes, sir, we'll do.
We are back. I know you guys have missed us. You guys haven't seen us in so long. Have no fear. Have no fear. Your favorite casting duo is back. We're here. Don't worry about it. And we got a banger of a matchup for you. Another 4-0-4-0 matchup. We got the Lincoln Sentinels versus the Chicago Inferno. I mean, I can't say enough about how lucky we are to get these two casting matchups. In this series, I'm almost more excited for this one than the last one. I know the players in this one, that helps a little bit. Vice, how are you feeling about this series?
I mean, I feel great. I'm excited. I feel like this series yet again might go to game 5. Uh, so it'll be fun.
I personally think that this is going to be maybe the best series of the night. I don't know if it can top the last one though. Like the last one went to game 5. I don't know if you can say enough
It might
about
be
that.
hard, but I believe in it. We
We
got some good
do
ass rosters here. So
we do have another. Well, let's get our pregame interview out of the way, and then we'll go into some rosters here. So let's get. We got another one. We got
let
Wico.
me pull him in.
We got Wico in it.
Oh, here he comes.
First,
Welcome, Wiko. Welcome, baby.
first forfeit of the season.
What?
What's going on? So we're 5 minutes from game time, and I haven't heard from one of my players again.
I'm assuming BP.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, damn.
And Hollow's, I'm sure as
Food
you guys seen all
poisoning.
in Twitch chat, food poisoning. So he doesn't particularly care to play either.
okay. Well, this
So
is
we'll see.
Well, I'll just start the
Never
pregame
mind.
interview.
He said we can one day. They're starting stream. Okay.
okay.
I bet. Well, starting it. How do you feel going into the series? 4-0 against 4-0.
Banger of a question after that.
I think even though Hollow is sick, having a Hollow on my team is going to help significantly. But out of the teams we played so far, this is definitely the best team. I think it's pretty safe to say.
Yeah, your roster,
I'm
like
gonna
your schedule's been
I'm
weak.
gonna have to show up, not burger, like I have been in the previous weeks. I'll get you all that clip you asked for in the Pixel game, though.
That'd be lovely.
But that's what we're looking for. What are your predictions for the series?
Game 5 for sure. Winner, I don't know. I definitely going game 5 though.
Okay, game 5. I like a game 5 either way. I mean, two undefeated teams facing off. Game 5s are always fun, so I'm excited. Hopefully, we can see that.
Let me submit this transaction really quick.
So Wico, who is your one day?
It's gonna be Zach, coincidentally.
Oh,
Raging Zach.
Yeah.
that is not a bad
Okay.
not a bad pickup for a one day, just because he's played recently in the league. Like it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like he hasn't played any series, so.
Right. Yeah. That and he was actively on call.
Oh yeah, you were in college. Well, I
Yeah,
bet.
I think it'll be a good
So
game.
we can yap a little bit. I'm gonna get you in your VC. Get you boys locked
Alrighty.
in. Good luck.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
That does not bode well.
No, not at all. Picking up a one day a couple of minutes before your game time is not what you want to hear if you're a manager. Just anyone, frankly, like anyone. You don't want to hear that. But I mean, nothing we can do about it. So we are going to go roll over into the rosters here.
Yo, leave the match. I forgot to change my map.
Oh my gosh. Vice is selling. Everybody, Vice is selling. Anyways, while he changes the
sorry.
map, I will get into the rosters here. Coming in for the Sentinels, you have JT, who, fun fact, is on Koa's setup tonight, not his own. So JT's getting nerfed. He's not his own setup. But then you have Doggo and Kilo on that roster. Doggo being the standout player there, leading in goals, shots, and saves. But getting some contributions with JT in demos, shot percentage, and Kilo with assists. On the other side, we now know that you no longer have a BP because he is not responding, but we do have Wiko, Hollow, and then Raging Zach will be the one filling in for BP. Obviously, no surprise to anyone, Wiko, the standout player. I'm kidding. Hollow is the standout player on Inferno. The top-rated solid player in Prism, and he's that for a reason. He's leading the team with 22 goals, 68 shots, 34 saves, and 14 demos, leading in all categories besides shot percentages and assists. And he's damn close to leading in those two. So this should be a good series. Definitely more of a top-heavy team because of that Halo factor that Wiko mentioned before on the Inferno, and much more of a well-rounded team, but still with that dominant player in Doggo in the sense. Both 4-0 rosters going to give us a great series here, at least I'm hoping that they give us a great series here. And yeah, sorry about that, Z Bloom. We didn't have a lot of time for the we didn't have a lot of time for it. Otherwise, we're giving you a little bit more time.
Yeah, I mean, code sent out. Before we get this started, what's your prediction?
Hold on, give me a couple of seconds. I got to update Borrow real quick.
Okay. I'm just gonna hop on the old TikTok.
All right, we are good to go. We're good to go. You can send out that code. We should be all set on the Borrow side of things. Let's get into some gameplay.
No, what's your prediction, Vince? What's your prediction?
What's my prediction?
No, I'll go first. I think you went first last time, right?
Yes, I did.
3-0 Sentinels.
You know what? Halo has food poisoning. I'm calling it. We're gonna get a Jordan flu game performance from Halo. I still don't think it's gonna be enough. Give me 3-1 cents. 3-1 cents. I think Halo turns up for one game, and then I think it goes back to Sentinel. I think it goes back to the Sentinels winning. So I'm gonna say 3-1. I'm gonna say 3-1 cents. I would not be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if Halo was able to propel this team, though.
That's fair.
My bad. My bad, Shade. My bad. I take ownership. Ban me from the server.
Limits the curse down.
It looks like we do have everybody in.
Everyone is in.
Looks like everybody.
And Hollow even changed his name to Very Sick.
Hollow, very sick. Well,
if you're ready, I'll put it in the chat.
Let's hope he's very sick at Rocket League. Let's hope that's what that means. Even though we know he has food poisoning, we're just gonna say he's very sick at Rocket League and not actually sick. Getting into the game here, we have Hollow, Wiko, and the new addition of Via One Day Raging Zach. He got Doggo.
I mean, I faced Zach last week. He's not a bad player. He's not. His positioning's his most lacking point, but if he can figure out where to position alongside Wiko, as well as Hollow, I feel like he'll do perfectly fine on this roster.
That is an issue that you do have to think about with a One Day. Is he didn't even get time to warm up with these guys. Like, he didn't even get the hour beforehand to warm up, as we see Doggo playing it mid. Gonna get taken by Hallow, though. Hallow, good possession here. Gets the play around, gets the shot over Kilo. Hallow starting off the scoring. I mean, I don't know. Is he sick? Because he got it around Jay.
Yeah, well, all I know, that was a sick-ass dribble.
That was something.
That's on me.
Kilo, potential shot, rushes the shot though, can't quite put it on target. It's going to be Zach taking possession, tries to get it over Jay, can't quite do it. Doggo now up, getting challenged by two Inferno members. Kilo taking it to the sidewall, gets immediately chilled by Wiko. Zach now up, looking to play it back towards that Sentinel half. Jay collection touch, gets it over top of Hallow. Jay trying to play it down to Kilo now. Kilo doesn't quite read this. Wiko's going to put a shot on net here. Doggo going to save away, try to collect on back wall. Doggo flip off the back wall, tries to get over Hallow. Big 50 here. Hallow should be able to collect, passes it over to Wiko. Wiko dunked by Kilo back into their half. Hallow full boost off the back wall. Just going to leave it for Wiko. Starts to develop something upfield. Kilo rough touch here. Leaving it for Wiko. Wiko trying to get a shot on net. Good save by Doggo. Once again, an early goal was just like the Monarch Illusion series, an early goal followed up by a lot of just back and forth gameplay here. Nothing really threatening happening. but also no bad gameplay is happening.
Yeah, a lot of good 50s, a lot of battling in that midfield. People challenging when they need to in the air. I mean, this is what we expect when we see a Prism game. So I feel like we'll see a lot closer games. We're not going to see the games that are going 6 goals to one side to 5. I feel like a lot of these games will be 1-0, 2-1, things like that.
That's part of the reason why I kind of enjoy casting Pixel, is Pixel can get those crazy high-scoring games where goals are just flying. But with Prism, I would argue that you also get you get the peak. You get the peak. You get the flip reset must-sees. You get the flip reset doubles. You get stuff like that, where that makes it a little more entertaining.
Yeah, you get to see the abilities really showcased rather than just, oh, this bad rotation led to a goal.
Doggo gets dunked by Hallow. Still able to keep it in though as Jay. Big beat here. Potential shot. Kilo looked like he
flips.
He looked like he side flipped there. Still gonna beat Zach this ball. Just playing it high and looking for a demo. Can't quite get the demo on Rico as he drops trying to progress it. Gets it past Doggo on the 50. Jay there to collect though. He's gonna play it up the right wall to Doggo. Doggo, one touch over Zach. Big double commit from Kilo and Jay here. Not going to be punished, though. It's a big pass mid. Potential shot. Good save by Hallow. Sending away Doggo's shot there. Another double commit from the Sense, though. Sense not looking completely comfortable, especially on the offensive half, as that's a great save by Kilo. 0 boost. Bailing Doggo out there. Doggo not in the best spot to defend that. Just got caught off guard with the speed of that shot. Kilo there to make the save, though, and the shot on net. Good save by Hallow, though. Good control as he's going to try and 50 J here. Plays it up to his own corner on the 50. Doggo, big shot. Gets it off the back wall. Rico there to meet him. Another... Sentinels are just pounding the backboard here. They're just pounding the back wall. They haven't put any really threatening shots on. They've just been maintaining possession. Looking for like an opportunity here as Doggo, which doesn't get it.
Sadly, that back wall just slamming is like a known thing for the Sentinels. Yes, they've won all their games, but it's been a consistent thing seeing them slam the wall, not putting the ball on target. It's unfortunately, like he says, the J curse.
It's every single season the Sentinels absolute.
Doggo put his fucking ticket into BBU because that was a double 50 at midfield into dunking Hollow. Oh my god.
BBU off the post and in. Absolute. Just a monster 50. Hallow in an awkward spot for the 50 there, but Doggo absolutely slammed that thing into the cross.
Yeah, we're not supposed to swear. I forget. We're supposed to be PG, right?
I've asked this. I've been told that a minimal amount of swearing is okay, as long as we're not swearing like up and down like a sailor. Then we're okay.
Alright, valid.
Like if we let it slip every once in a while, that's okay. Just not consistent.
Okay.
Rico playing it to the corner now. No boost to follow those. It's going to be Kilo. Air dribbling it over Zach here. No boost on that challenge. Reset. Tries to get over 1. Doesn't quite get over Hallow. Hallow, good flick. Gets it past 1. Can't get the follow touch, though. Rico can't quite get it over. It's going to be Kilo. Playing it off sidewall. Not going to have enough boost to get back to that, but Jay is going to pick it up. Look for the double. Hallow there to meet him. Says no to a double tap attempt. A little bit of a miscommunication here as Rico is going to put a shot towards net, trying to develop something in their half. Can't quite do
Nowhere
it.
near net.
Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know where to say that shot was going. Like what part of the like it's not quite to. That wasn't to the corner though. It's between the corner and the goal.
Oh, what a drop down! First game overtime, 1-1. Can we see a Doggo masterclass to get him that last goal they need to win this game?
I feel like ultimately for this game...
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. We saw a Sentinels disaster class instead.
Kilo gave Jay the fattest smooch I've seen in a fat minute. That was
a diabolical back shot.
that was a solid mouth to mouth. There was some tongue action in that kiss. I'll not lie. That was passionate. just
That was a passionate tongue-to-tongue action. As we see game
Okay,
one go
like we haven't
Chicago.
heard Craney say worse things in our chat. Look at him now, just flipping on it.
Oh yeah, Wiko was in fact just flipping on it.
He was just flipping on it.
Oh wow, Sentinels disaster class. I mean,
to be
we've
fair,
seen this team struggle at times, but
we've seen this team do this exact thing. I've seen this team do this exact thing.
I don't think Sentinels have won a game one. Have they swept a single time?
I could not tell you. All I know is we beat our High Flyers team beat them game one and then proceeded to get thoroughly beat for the last 3 games. So we've seen it before.
Yeah, all except against
would be shocked
the Steinhatchee Scallops last week. They lost every single game one. I think the server crashed.
We are black screened. Shout out! I want to give a massive shout out to Epic Games for producing and maintaining this great game. They're doing a great job maintaining it, as I'm sure all you know. They're totally not destroying the game as we know it. Totally not. Did we crash?
Yes.
Yep, we crashed.
Yes.
Well,
let me.
Maybe if you're the Sentinels, this is a good thing. Maybe the Sentinels crashed the server themselves because they wanted like the little bit of extra time, the timeout.
I'll let them know the server is in fact up again. Too much tongue action. That's true, Craney.
Koa, are you standing behind Jay shit talking him in our chat? Is that what's happening right now? Because he's at your setup. That would be diabolical. But we're gonna get into game 2 here, as the Chicago Inferno take a 1-0 lead. Hallow, sick, 1-day sub. This would be an improbable comeback for the Inferno. Not even a comeback. It would just be. It would be an unexpected win as we see Hallow getting the open net. Zach, don't you dare try and steal that. I saw that. Look at this.
I respect the attempt because I personally would have gone for the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Koa in fact just called Kilo fat.
Hallow, Jay on the kickoff now. Jay trying to get a dunk, does get the dunk in. Still going to get sent out by Rico to the corner. Doggo shot, good shot, still saved by Hallow. Not good enough. Big bump by Doggo taking Hallow off the ball. Kilo drops down, can't quite find more touches though as Doggo's going to be forced to bang it out of their half. Rico trying to collect a little bit of miscommunication with Hallow there. Hallow wanted to catch that ball. Rico also wanting to catch it as Kilo's going to play it with the Doggo. Doggo passes out. Can't find a through though, as it's going to go straight to Hollow, who's going to send it back in.
Oh, big redirect
on the offense. Huge redirect. Can they capitalize as Kilo? Low boost here. Not going to be able to find the touch here. A little bit of an awkward jump there from him. The Sentinels have been constant. They haven't done a great job in this series of controlling the Inferno's boost. I feel like they've had opportunities, but it's been free clears for the Inferno. For the most part as Wiko hits the double off the sidewall off the back wall. That's the back wall.
No, I definitely agree, and I feel like the Sentinels aren't really taking the chances they do have. Like, we're seeing a lot of, like you said last game, the back walls hammering. Like, we're just not seeing what needs to happen. Like, they're not putting it in the back of the net. And this Inferno team, I mean, they have Wiko, who was really good offensively last season, as well as now they have Hollow on this roster at the same time. It's a good offensive roster, even with the 1 day of Zach. It's still a good roster to have on the field.
I feel like, just these first couple games, these are the games, that's a 3-0 lead. The Inferno, they look good. They look really good with Zach. And the thing about this is BP going no contact with Wiko. It makes you question. Where Zach will be at the end of this week.
Yeah, there's a good chance he gets picked up.
That's a possible pickup if they 3-0 this series and feel really good going through it. That is a very possible opportunity here as Jay looking for a shot on net. Going to be a weak shot though as Wiko able to send it away, no problem. Doggo off the corner now, trying for the double, finds it. Hollow, good read, keeping that out of harm's way here as Jay. Gonna play it around, plays it to back wall, trying to get a pass down here. Does find the pass. Doggo finds the shot. 2 dive for Inferno.
He hit it with his purse. There's no power.
It's
And
just
the Sentinels team, like, they should have good chemistry, but they're not playing support for each other at all.
they really
They're
should.
just hitting the ball and hoping for the best. There've been multiple
They've
like midfield passes.
they've had pressure and they've had looks at net. They just haven't been able to capitalize on any of those opportunities so far. Good bump away by JT on Hollow as Rico just going to be forced to send it all the way back to the Lincoln Sentinels half. I keep seeing Kilo, and because Kilo's been on the Nightmare for so long, I keep wanting to say
You want to say Nightmare, yeah.
He threw me off.
Well,
by
he
not
was the
managing
manager,
this
yes.
season. He threw me off by not saying by not managing this season. Aloe gonna send this ball away. Kilo there to meet him. Like that's the thing is I feel like since have had decent pressure, it's just they haven't capitalized, and then when they get broken down and they wind up playing defense, they
make stupid mistakes.
They break down on defense, and the Inferno are capitalizing better than they are when it comes down to mistakes.
Without a doubt.
Doggo gonna get dunked by Zach here. Rico putting a shot on net. Jay's gonna have to play it off his own back wall. Dangerous touch here. Good 50 though to keep it out of harm's way. As Kilo, big whiff, low boost though. Doggo now 1v1 opportunity on Hollow. Can't quite get it over him as he's gonna have to take a 50. Zach up quick for it. Good speed from him. Trying for the follow. Gets the
what
follow.
A double.
Good double by Zach. Zach try. I mean, for Zach, he's a recently dropped player. This is essentially a showcase for him. This is showing what his skills are and that he can play in Prism. He might not have been the right fit for that team, but he can play in Prism.
Yeah, you were the one who took his spot.
Yeah. Shout out.
You piece of trash. You
Yep.
get him dropped from his roster for yourself.
I'm a terrible person. I agree.
That's just, oh my.
I wonder what Rico did.
Rico was going for the clip.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep. Pinch. Rico was trying his hardest to get us our clip right there that we asked for.
Oh, I know. I was excited. I was waiting for it.
If he would have hit that, I would have cried. I would have cried tears of pure like bliss and joy. Awkward pop by Kilo. Rico shot opportunity. Can't fight it as Zach jumping for this. Gets a huge dunk. This is dangerous. Doggo plays over to JT. JT gonna try and follow it mid. Can't quite find the double shot though from Doggo. Hallow pre-jumping. Gets a good pre-jump. Zach, another good double to send it out here. Zach Zach's playing well.
He's playing very well.
Zach is playing very well. I will give him full props. He is playing very well for the limited amount of notice he had to come onto this team as a one day. This team is clicking. As we see Inferno go up on a 2-0 lead here.
The one thing I'll say about this Sentinels roster, watching them play, they're in the right spots the entire time.
Yes, I would agree.
But they never have boost. So it feels like they're just sitting there filling a space, but not able to do anything. So they're kind of just being useless bodies. It does nothing for their team when they're just sitting there with zero boost.
Yeah, I would agree. Like, and I think that's shown by their ability to their ability to establish pressure. They've been able to establish pressure, but they haven't been able to maintain that pressure. It's a free clear. Whenever the Inferno want it to be a clear, it's a clear because they just don't have the boost to keep it in and make it threatening.
Exactly.
I mean, it makes you think. We haven't had Kilo ready up yet. It makes you think if the sense you got to talk this through at this point. You got to take the full 50 seconds, minute, however long it is that allows you to. You got to take that time and talk this through. Figure out what you're doing wrong because this series is still winnable. This is a good enough roster that they can take 3 games off of this team. They can.
Well, I mean, especially with Doggo, he's a good mind in this. Like everyone knows, he's a smart guy in this 8-bit league. He has a good knowledge of the game, and I feel like even with them taking that break, he can get some words in, let them know what he thinks should change, and maybe a change can happen.
Oh, that was a kickoff. I think we saw.
Oh, something.
I think we saw 2 people with his Doggo looking for the redirect off the corner. Can't find it. Zach, low boost, pushing it upfield now. Just trying to make something happen. Doing a good job of keeping Kilo off the ball, but Kilo with the ball now. Big reset. Gets it over 1. Can't quite get it over Hollow as Rico. Good follow. Big pinch, almost in off of Taco's pinch with him there. Kilo, big 50. That could be in as Doggo has to make a save, and that's not going to do it. Nobody there to follow up on Doggo's catch.
I feel like the over-rotation there from Jay, like he just only focused on the boost. You have to be third man there. Zero boost or not, you have to sit in the net and accept the role of being the one that's just sitting there.
It's just awkward.
If Doggo wasn't rushed back.
They look awkward. Their entire team looks awkward on the field right now. And it's not something we've seen from them consistently, but I think I can confidently say that this is the Doggo. That's a good pop. Rico gets back though.
It's like the easiest way to put it. Their D is mediocre. Yeah. That's the only way out.
They're all.
As we see Kilo slot.
Their O is apparently fantastic though, as they do equalize it here, 1-1. Good beat by Kilo, good pass by Doggo. Just gets there. You know, maybe if your D's mediocre, just make your offense better. That's a simple equation for you right there. Good kickoff here as Doggo gonna pass it down. Hollow looking for a touch here. Does get a 50 with Jay. Jay still getting bumped in, but Kilo gonna get a touch over. Good touch here, trying to control. A little bit awkward as he's just gonna throw it to Wiko. Good touch by Zach, trying to set up Wiko for a shot here. Wiko going for a demo on Jay. Can't quite find it. Jay's gonna try and get the clear. Bumps Hollow off the ball, leaving it for Doggo. Doggo, awkward touch. Does get it over to Kilo though. Kilo now trying to control, can't quite do this. Rico quick to it, Jay trying to pinch out, trying to follow now. Good patience by Hollow, but a good bump by Jay. Doggo can't quite play it around him, just not enough space here. Still going to stay on the ball. Trying to put a shot on, but Hollow comes out of left field to take that one off. Jay now trying to control the ball, can't quite do it, trying to follow, can't do it. Rico, big 50, Doggo shot! That is the most. That is the most Sentinel. That is the most Lincoln Sentinel shot I have seen in my lifetime. Absolutely slamming the crossbar when you have 90% of the net to shoot at.
Yeah, zero contests, slam the bar.
D-Fane, somebody give you a rundown of the game? Like this entire series?
Sentinels are getting railed.
Sentinels
they have really bad D.
Just
They've
had
hit the
to.
back wall.
You just had to one more time, didn't you?
Yeah, the back wall is getting absolutely hammered. We've seen a few kisses from Kilo and Jay in the net. That's
a lot of tongue on those kisses. Let me tell you.
Yeah, they're tonguing it up.
Doggo trying to follow here as Zach gets the clear. Jay now trying to play it, can't quite do it. Rico gonna get a good beat on Kilo here, gonna make Doggo awkward. A good touch here just to break pressure here, stall out a little bit. Rico low boost, gonna pass to Doggo. Doggo plenty boost, pass to Kilo. Kilo, that hit it with his purse. Hit that ball with his purse and it's in the net. Rico gonna grab the lead back.
Yeah, I mean, D-Fan, I can't say anything about what you said in chat, but yeah, they're just not showing out.
Vice, why is your camera shaking?
Oh, so like every time I like move at my desk and my legs move, Zachy scores again. If I move my legs, my whole like desk shakes. Like, see, I'll just move my desk and just watch my cam. It goes ballistic.
Zach extends the lead to 3-1. This is do or die time if you're the Sentinels. Like this has not been a good series for the Sens, as we've said. It's not been a good series for them. There is still time. You have a minute 30. You have a minute 30 to turn it around. Will it happen? I don't know. We both picked Sens.
Sad.
You picked the Sens to win 3-0. I picked them to win 3-1. Right now,
and I lost 169,000 points.
We look really stupid right now. Let me tell you.
Yeah, we look stupid. And gamers walking away with 169,000 of my channel points.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
I mean, I made them all in 1 week, so I'm not stressing.
This is why you don't. This is why you don't gamble, kids. This is why you don't gamble.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go play CS and open some cases after this. So if I don't get a knife, I'll let you know. Hollow.
Oh, double it.
On the double, yeah. Bounced.
That's ball
trash.
game.
It bounced. It bounced.
That's dagger. That's dagger. Doggo just left in an awkward spot. Just couldn't get to the ball. That's a free double.
I think the dagger was in game 1 when they lost in overtime.
I don't know. Maybe chalk it up. Chalk it up. Use the excuse of Jay being like busy. He's moving. He hasn't been able to play for like however long. I know it's been at least probably a week. Use that excuse if you want, but like it's just the chemistry just hasn't.
As we see a doggo own goal. And Hollow drops the old ellipses in chat, letting him know. Wow. This hurts.
This is rough. This is a rough sweep for the Sens. The sense of not.
Wouldn't it be funny if the Cap just picks the wrong winner in prediction? Interesting. I mean, Jay Slots, I don't think they get the 3 goals in 15 seconds. But,
if they somehow get 3 goals in 15 seconds, what do you want? What do you want from me, Vice? If they do that, what do you want from me?
Chicken nuggets.
All right, I will buy you whatever McDonald's meal you want, as much as you want, if they get 3 goals.
Well, I don't think they're getting 3 goals in 6 seconds.
Perfect. I did not want to pay for that.
Wow.
We got it. Well, one thing's for insta leaves from a couple of people there. Not.
From Jay and Kilo. Not even saying GG.
To be fair, Hallow did say GG's actually. Never mind.
Well, Hollow always leaves, and I mean he's guaranteed already out of the chat. He's not doing the interview. Yep, I already see him gone. So I'm not really surprised.
The kid's got food poisoning. Give him a break. But
don't care.
Okay, that will be it. Inferno take the 3-0 victory here. I mean,
They're down for an interview.
We've already talked enough about this series. Like it was a rough showing from the Sens. It
Yeah.
was a great showing for the Inferno. Inferno looked great. They looked great with a 1 day and with a food sick Hallow. They looked a lot better than I thought they would look. All right, are they ready for the interview?
Yeah.
All right, let's rock it. What's up?
I mean, I'll just get right into it. You guys are now 5-0. You're in the top 2 of Prism.
Awesome.
How's it feel?
That was good. That Sentinels team, they are really good. I was not expecting a sweep. I was really expecting that to be a lot closer, like game 1 type of games. I just think Zach kind of game 2, 3 figured out how to play around and Hollow, and he's like, okay, yeah, let's do this. And Hollow wanted to go back to bed, so we had to win.
No, I mean that's valid. I mean, you took down one of the only other undefeated teams. The only one left is Hanoi.
That's gonna be a fun.
That's gonna be a big ask.
That's gonna be a fun series.
Looking at your schedule, Rico, you got some good games ahead of you. You got Mages next week, and then after that you have the Chugs. How do you feel going into those 2 series? Yeah, we're railing your shit.
No, yeah, we're free. Y'all are free.
Yeah, no, we're cooking your shit, boy. Well, I'm locked in though.
Mages. That's what Koa Chance Anomaly.
Yep.
Yeah, that game's going our way. Chugs. I think it'll be kind of closer to the Sentinel situation, except game 1 games, not game 2 and 3.
I'll say it.
Closer series.
I'll say it. I think you're getting 3-1 by the Chugs.
I'm expecting the games to be kind of close, though.
No, we're sweeping you.
I think they'll be close.
I
think
won't
they'll be
get
close
swept.
games. I think Chugs take. But I like the confidence. I love the confidence.
I love it.
I won't get swept.
No, I want you to shit talk because I love it. I mean, I'm gonna do it. We're railing you guys. The only player on your team is Hollow. I'm not worried. You got 2 pixel promos. I'm not worried about you.
Played fine.
Did you watch the series, Vice? They played good. Both of you
Yeah.
played great that series.
Did you watch the Sentinels?
Good counterpoint. It's good counterpoint. Doesn't take away from the fact that I think both of you guys played great, especially with the
Yeah, you
one
guys
day,
played really
the one
well.
day call. Like
Zach, you played out of your mind.
Zach, how much time did you have between playing and being picked and being told you were one day? Like how much time was there? Was it a couple minutes?
Huh?
How much notice did you have to play in this game? Did you find out like a minute
Like
beforehand?
5 minutes.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm shocked you guys played that well with that little notice to get a one day in. Props to you guys though. Props to you guys. You guys played great.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
I mean, I don't really have much else to say.
All right, I'm gonna bounce out. Great win, boys. I'm gonna bounce out and close
Thank
the
you.
stream.
Thanks for casting.
Oh,
I'm gonna
of
have to
course.
rewatch that VOD later. See what all like
It
what all
was
talk my team was receiving.
it was a lot of shock and awe. There's a lot of shock
Yeah,
and
there's
awe.
a lot of
just
times where me and
John
Mincy are just
Rocks.
sitting there in dead silence.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
fun. It's fun night casting. I'll catch you boys later. All right. I mean that's it. We only had two games tonight, so that's gonna do it. Chicago Inferno take out the Lincoln Sentinels 3-0. We have taken down two 4-0 teams tonight. Two 4-0 teams tonight have dropped to 4-1. They've been taken down. The Madison Monarchs in our first game dropped to 4-1, dropped the Ancient Illusion. The Inferno moved to 5-0. Lincoln Sentinels dropped to 4-1. Still strong standings from both teams. Strong showings. Great first game. Second game, not so much, but that's all right. It's all right. Everyone has an off week, but that'll do it. Vice, do you have any closing words?
Nah, we back, baby. We're gonna get more streams in with me and Mince together.
We're gonna
Get some
more
absolute
streams in.
bangers going.
We gotta get more streams in, and now we have dual face cams. Like we have that set up on my stream. So dual face cams, we'll be back. You'll have me and Vice back. We're gonna stream more games. Take a little bit of the load off of Dago, hopefully. So we will catch y'all later. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Peace.